What's up, guys? Mark here. Today I just want to edit a photo. Let's start with the beginning. Let's work on this one. Alright, so let me add my sharpening preset as I do. Let's mess around with the temperature. Yeah. Let me try warm. Nah, I don't know. Warm is just not my thing when it comes to night shots. I don't know why. But I don't want to make it too cool either. So yeah, maybe around there. Add some green tint. Nah. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna leave it in the center. Let's mess around with the tones. Let's drop the highlights some. Bring up the exposure just a tad bit. Yeah, that looks about right. Cool. Bring up the highlights back. Drop the blacks just a pinch. I mean, that means the point doesn't even matter. Ooh, there you go. Let's see what we do when you bump up the clarity. I typically don't want to add a whole lot of clarity. But yeah, 16 is good. Let's see here. Drop the vibrance. Usually I drop about minus 25-ish, just to. And what I'll do later is kind of bring back some of the saturation of colors that I want in the photo, depending on, I guess, what style I'm going for. Let's see here. Cool. All right, now. Let me go to, I'm not sure I'm going to mess around with, let me see what happens when I mess around with the, nope, see, nope, don't want that. What if I level it? Okay, I think I like that. Nope, not that, the level. Auto, no, absolutely not. Honestly, part of me kind of likes it not level. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it off. I think it looks cool like that. Alright, now let's mess around with the, let me see here. If that does anything. Let's mess around with the colors. So I think I want to get rid of the oranges, yellows, greens. Leave the blue and purples. Let's see here. Actually, yeah, let me get rid of the purples and magentas, man. Yeah, kind of like that right there. Alright, let's bump up the blues a bit. And then bump up the reds, if there's any red. Let's mess around with the hues. Actually, I'm gonna leave the reds, oranges, and yellows alone. Let's mess around with the greens, maybe. Obviously got rid of the greens, so that won't really do much. Maybe put the blues towards. That's where you could get a little funky. It's like, do you want to go more purple? Do you want to go more aqua? Do you want to leave it alone? I think for this I'm just gonna go a little towards the aqua, but not too much though, where it's noticeable. Aquas I'm gonna go towards blue. Purples I'm gonna bring towards blue as well. Yeah, same magenta. Greens I'll go towards aqua. Cool. Kind of like where it's at right now. Let's see here. Let's play around with the split toning. but I'm not sure I want to mess with it too much. You know what? Let's try a little bit in the shadows. I'll use some aqua to sort of match the feel that I already have going on right now. That's what we're going for, aqua. Or shoot, maybe even pink, man. Actually, you know what? Pink kind of looks pretty dope. Just a little bit though. I don't think I'm gonna go too much, yeah. Just a little bit of pink in the shadows. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna introduce some aqua into the highlights, even though it doesn't really need it. Just a tad, man. I mean, it's not even noticeable, honestly, because aqua is already kind of a bright color. But if I do that, hey, I was gonna find the right balance. It's like, do I want more aqua? Do I want more pink? And maybe let's bring this up a bit. All right, let's see here. Kind of drag this balance until you find the right balance. Again, this is all subjective. There's no rules. I think I kind of like it right there. I lie. Right about there. Cool, man. All right. Then I'm just gonna sort of just go back and let me see here. Mess around with the contrast. No. Yeah, I think I like it where it's at. Yeah, we're gonna leave that. Maybe the shadows. Nah. Sometimes you don't gotta mess with every parameter, but sometimes you just want to for whatever reason. Yeah, alright, cool. I think shadows should be good, like right about there. Cool, man. Let's see before and after. Cool, man. Yeah, you know, I don't think I want to do too much to this photo. I might add some Gaussian blur to the highlights and mids like I always do. But I kind of like the way it looks right now. But let's see what we can do in Photoshop. Alright, so now we're in Photoshop. I'm just gonna run my Gaussian 2-layer glow, as I call it, action. And all that is just duplicating the main layer, desaturating it, bringing up the dark levels, adding a Gaussian blur, and then changing the blend mode of the layer to screen so that you kind of get this like glow look. And first layer, it has a Gaussian blur of about 20 pixels, and the second layer has 50, so obviously more exaggerated. So I kind of just gonna mess around with how let's see, I kind of like the blur. I always like the glow. I always like night shots. I guess with this Gaussian glow, kind of just I don't know, it just looks cool. All right, so let's add that there. So what I did was I just grouped the glow effect, added a mask, inverted the mask, and so now I'm just gonna paint in where I want it to glow. So mainly lights. Even this one down here too. Windows, those are cool too. And yeah, I won't do everything, but yeah, it's mostly cool. Let's see here. Alrighty, let's add a gradient map. give it that cyber funk look. Basically, it's a gradient map, going from pink to teal. Change the blend mode to overlay, and maybe, see, this is a maybe. Sometimes I add this, sometimes I don't. I think it might be a little too much because I already have the colors there. And what you can do is change depending on, you know, the outcome you want. You know, play around with the blending mode for the layer. Try lighten, try screen, try soft light. They all will have a different effect. See, hard light is kind of cool, but it's not really a look that I like or that I prefer. I mean, it's a cool look, don't get me wrong. Typically I'll gravitate towards soft light. I like how soft light is softer. Yeah, actually overlay is more subtle, I guess. See, before and after, it's very, very, very subtle. But for something like this, I'm almost tempted not to even add it. And I mean, maybe I'll just leave it. Super subtle though. Alright, so now I think I'm gonna add a vignette and call it a day. So the way I do that is add a gradient fill. I have this vignette setting here, which lately essentially is just black, blending to black, 100 opacity, 0 opacity, and then messing with where this transitions. Okay, do that, hit OK, reverse, hit radial. Dither, so that you reduce the chances of frequency banding. Or is it frequency banding? No, just I'm sorry, banding. And what banding is, you see those lines right here. I don't know if you could tell, but sometimes you can't do anything about it, unfortunately. Let's mess with this again. More towards the edge. There you go. Don't want you. Cool. Hit OK. And now I'm gonna let's do soft light. See. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm pretty satisfied with this photo. Might go in and maybe retouch some of the sky a bit, but yeah, I'm pretty satisfied, pretty happy with the way this one came out. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Till next time.